Our second speaker is Professor Saman Bandara. Professor Bandara is a professor in civil engineering, University of Moratuwa. He has received primary and secondary education from Royal College, Colombo, and had graduated from University of Moratuwa as a civil engineer. He has obtained his PhD in transportation engineering with specialization in the airport planning from University of Calgary, Canada. He has over 30 years of experience in teaching and research. He was a past chairman of the Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport, Sri Lanka, and has served as the president of the Engineering Architecture Survey section of the Environment Committee of SLA, Sri Lanka Association for the Advancement of Science, and the vice president of Highway Engineering Society, Sri Lanka. Professor Bandara was the founder director, undergraduate studies, Faculty of Engineering, Moratuwa, and was also the founder head of the Department of Transport and Logistic Management of the same university. And also he was the founder head of the School of Construction and Civil Engineering at North Shore College of Business and Technology in Sri Lanka, right? Yeah. Professor Bandara has served in a number of national committees in the areas of public transport, traffic planning, airport development, road safety, highway engineering, and environmental assessment. He is a member of the editorial advisory board of the Journal of Advanced Transportation. He has over 150 national and international research publications in the above areas, subject disciplines, and joint patent for Uni-Road traffic signal system to his credit. I'm pleased to invite Professor Saman Bandara to make a presentation.
Thank you, Madam. Members of the head table, ladies and gentlemen. The topic I selected just, came to my mind. I didn't know about the theme of this session, but, it very well fit into the theme of sustainable development and the in the country. Now, what I'm going to give you is a very special small message, that is, when managing supply chains, we have to think beyond the basics, and I'm highlighting some of the tools that we can use if we pay a little bit more attention to what we are doing today. Now, when you take transport and logistics in the global context, it's most important aspect because it's tied up to the economy and the development and the welfare of the people. And when the transport systems are efficient and they provide the economic and social opportunities and the benefits, and this will result in positive and multiplier effects such as accessibility to the markets and additional investments and things like that. However, when the transport systems are deficient in terms of the capacity and the reliability, they can have economic costs such as reduced or missed opportunities. So it is not a secret. And when it comes to the logistic part, the handling the goods, there are three major cost components that we have to take into account: the inventory carrying cost, the transportation cost, and the logistic administration cost. Here, the transportation cost is a very significant component that will affect the economy. If I give an example, a fish catch in East, now when it comes to Colombo, the price gets double. So it's basically, only the transportation is the value addition that has taken place. And also, when consider from the sustainability point of view, the trends today is also, not that encouraging. Now, 26% of the world energy consumption is used for transport. That is all the energy. But in Sri Lanka, it's over 50% because our industries are not at, at a higher level. So we use energy for transport. And when you take the fossil fuels alone, about 60% of the consumption is for transport and logistics. So therefore, today the world, most of the organizations, leading organizations now want to pay more emphasis on the freight transport because there are a lot of things happening for public or the private or the passenger transport. Now, when it comes to the sustainability issue in transport, there are three things that we can do, only very simple. One is to look at the vehicle efficiency and try to improve it. So this is happening everywhere in the world. Vehicle efficiencies keep improving every day. And then the other two are not that common, or we can't say that we are achieving. One is the travel efficiency. That is, we must try and shift to more efficient modes of transport, and also the system efficiency, where we should try and avoid or reduce the need for transport. So this is where we have failed, or we have not achieved what is expected. So from the sustainability point of view, actually all these three should come together. So it's a function of all three aspects. And then what are the strategies that we are going to have? It's also very simple. There are 4 strategies that we can cover all the above objectives. Reducing the demand for motorized trips, that is one. And then efficient use of the transport modes, and then effective management of the traffic flow, and then finally the effective use of individual vehicles. So sometimes we more concerned about our individual vehicle usage, but beyond that we don't have much idea what is happening, and that is because we have failed to look beyond the basics what is available. Now when you consider any organization, their competency or the transport and logistic competency depend on how well they handle these functions or coordinated. So the competitive advantage now lies within this, how you can get the value advantage through some efficiency in the transportation logistic network. Internationally, it's accepted that we have to do something, we have to make decisions, and those who make more decisions and execute more of those decisions will move quickly forward. So I'm changing the subject area a little bit here because decision making is also a very important aspect in the development. So you should be able to make quick decisions and more decisions. That is where we need some assistance, because otherwise what will happen is we will try to analyze the situations and wait without making decisions. Now when you take the current trend, especially in the transport and logistics center, the area, it's applicable for many of the areas. So we have established practices, and these basic things are practiced by majority of the companies. And also very comprehensive coverage of these basic concepts are available in the literature, especially the textbooks, and also now with the internet. So if somebody wants to find what to do, it's there. But the reality is slightly different. Reality is that we believe, most of the people believe that, we know what to do because we have learned from the experience. And we are very happy to maintain the status quo without changing. So that is one aspect. And the other reality is that, whether you like it or not, there are so many changes that take place beyond our control. There are a lot of uncertainties. Non-availability, the price variation, sudden changes in demand. So we have to quickly respond to these changes and make decisions if you want to really, get the competitive advantage.